Welcome back to the channel. So, if you guys are seeing this video, I'm assuming you are considering Cassidy Transit as your child's transportation. It means you're from New Jersey. It means you're considering this business. I've done two separate videos on this, and I'm going to continue to do videos every day because I want to experience. They employ a guy named Richard Furler, who has stated amongst countless lies about health issues. Now he is saying that it's okay to be racist, that we have outed him as a pedophile. This man has said that 14-year-olds, their parents should get their 14-year-old daughters OnlyFans, that it's a child's choice to go with their innocence. He can fuck a 16-year-old because in New Jersey, the age of consent is 16. He is 56 years old. Among saying the N-word and saying some very racially things towards Asian people, towards Chinese people to be specific. The place John, the owner, the CEO John, has been notified of Rich and told my buddy to fuck off, basically. So they know about Rich. They do nothing. I'm gonna play what he has done. You guys form your own opinions. As among the most recent live stream, where he admits to everything and says that we have outed him as what he is. Um, again, form your own opinions, but I'm sure you guys know the right choice. If you guys see people's Google reviews, but I digress. Thank you guys for stopping in and have a safe and wonderful day. Oh, one more thing I forgot to add, folks. John has been notified about Rich's pedophilia stuff and the things he said and these as he wants to say doxing things. John never once in the phone call he had with Mako asked where he come see the videos, see the proof. He just defended his worker. He didn't defend your child and the person he's putting your fucking child life and health in their hands. He defended his worker, not the child, not the children. His job is to protect your children, and he was more worried about protecting his cash cow. And you guys will see what he said, not what John said, because that's on the first video. You guys can go see. Just first comments. You just click on it. First comments, you'll see what was said. Basically, he said, "Fuck you. You're trying to dox my employee. He's not that." But I'll let you guys form your own opinion of this Richard Furler. His name's Richard Furler, aka Rich220 on here. He works for Cassidy Transit as a ADA van driver for disabled children. And we're just gonna let what he said. We outed him. I want you guys to keep that in mind. He just said in his recent live, we outed him. Therefore, he is what we say he is. We outed him. So, and John No H knows all this. So if your child's being driven by them, talk to your children. And if this man, you guys will see here in a minute, is your kid's bus driver, please talk to them. Because just form your own opinions. I'm sure you guys will.
Thing is that they're sitting there saying that I was supporting CP. I'm not doing that either. It was an opinion of mine from a time period long ago that was very different than things are now. The world today sucks. Okay? There's too much crap going on. People don't give a damn about nobody else. They only care about themselves. That's it. Those are the shallow, egotistical, you know, conceited type people. That's it.
Okay, here's the nasty shit he said. Here's where he missed us outing him and everything else.
You know what I mean? They don't know how to deal with things in a certain way, or they take everything literal and don't take it as somebody's opinion. You know what I mean? And they blow things up way out of proportion. And that's usually what these people are doing. You know what I'm talking about without getting into detail. But I don't do that stuff, and I won't. I would never threaten anybody, not to that extent. No way. And I would never call somebody's job in order to try and get them canned either. That's the lowest. That's the lowest form of scum you could ever be. Because now you're taking away from what they work for every day. And your accusations are not on spot. They're off. And you're not telling somebody the real thing. You're telling them your opinion of things, and that can out somebody. That's not right either. You don't do that, you know?
We outed him, is what he's saying. You can't out somebody if the facts aren't there. I have put all. So, alrighty, guys, this is Richard Fuller. So, backstory. I did some deep diving into Rich's Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and pretty much on all his social medias, he is following young girls, mostly young Asian girls. But one of the girls he is following, she's got an Instagram. Her date of birth is 2006. Richard Furler admits to talking to her back in 2022, which would have made her about 16 years of age at the time that they were talking. Now, Richard Furler, which I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. Let me stop. All right, so that way there's no misconceptions on what this is. This is Rich's YouTube channel. This is Rich220 is what I call him because that's his date of birth, and I'm not going to out that, but he does anyways. So this is who John from Cassidy Transit is employing. I'm going to show you guys something. So we know the girl he was talking to was 16, right? This was Rich's statement to me via a community post on his YouTube channel. So, and keep in mind, all these videos you guys are about to see are from live streams that he has privated, so you can't see them anymore. But we screen record them, so that way we have them as evidence. All of these were said in live streams to people, other people, the 14-year-olds, the racist stuff, all that stuff was said through live streams. So, I'm going to show you guys what he said. Keep in mind, he is 56 years old. So these are all posts. So we can't, that's Rich right there. We can't say it's not. So we scroll down here. This post right here. Hey, Austin, you stupid ass. Call the board of Colorado, but New Jersey. State police. The legal age of consent is 16, dumbass. He says, not that I would ever, but you guys will see for your own, form your own opinion. Here you go. This right here is his post. In New Jersey, the legal age of consent is 16 years of age. And you guys can read the rest of that if you so choose. What he was doing here was gloating. Ha ha, Austin, I can do what I want. There's not a fucking thing you can do about it. And I could fuck her if I want because guess what? The age of consent is 16. And he's 56. Keep that in mind. Keep in mind he's a ADA bus driver for Cassidy Transit, who your child may be alone in the vehicle with this man. And keep in mind, John with no H, his name's John something. He is the CEO for Cassidy Transit. He has been notified about Rich. Now, let's get back into this stuff here.
Creating, account that I don't have anymore because I don't have a password.
These were all from Rich's live stream. You guys can see they were recorded off a TV. These are Rich's live streams. This, as a matter of fact, I have the date, I think, on here. This would have been July 3rd of 2025.
Just because on an old, non-thinking operating, account that I don't have anymore because I don't have a password. Some of these girls were actually doing this OnlyFans stuff, but they were putting it on YouTube. And my remarks were like, if you're that young, why don't you go and have your parents get you an OnlyFans? We don't want to see a child up there.
If you're that young, have your parents get you an OnlyFans. Keeping this in mind because today's live stream was he admits to everything and his views on this stuff. We'll play that next.
Showing their wares or whatever.
Goddamn yes! Yes!
That's the way I am. I don't think that that's right. I think it's wrong.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I want
to hear what he has to say. Okay, go. I want to hear all what he fucking was saying. So get off.
The only thing that this motherfucker take any of us to court for, and have even a 20%, a 50%, whatever chance of winning is.
That's the thing is, I would never
put my
hands on somebody.
You're following a young girl you knew had an OnlyFans account.
Look.
Sexually, and I wouldn't send them any pictures, and I wouldn't lead them on. And if I found out that they were, like these pedophile catchers do, if they were under 13, automatic block. That's it.
Under 13. Under 13. Yes. This
Nothing
is beautiful.
to do with that.
God damn. Thank you.
Under 13.
Rich just said, in case you can't hear it, which I'm sure you did. Sorry, I was supposed to say viewer discretion is advised, but what he just said was any child on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Under 13, he blocks them. 14 and above, he doesn't. Again, this is the man driving for Cassidy Transit, who John with no H. It's John, but I like to call him John with no H. It has been notified of this problem by multiple people. And John, the CEO for Cassidy Transit, is still putting rich in the seat, still potentially putting children's lives at risk. You form your own opinion, though.
Yes.
But the people that I've talked to, they were actually of age. And I just don't think that these other social media platforms should be a place where they should do it, where it's veered out in public. Fun to everybody.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you. You know it's open shop, bud.
Parents don't want to control them, then their parents should actually put them up on an OnlyFans. Get them off of social media platforms.
You hear what he said?
Their parents don't want to control them. Their parents should get their 14-year-old daughter's OnlyFans.
Right?
Because that's not.
And this. So this next part is, keep in mind, this next part is after the backlash that came from this, because there was a lot of backlash from people. People stepped away. And, yeah, so this next part, it's not so much what he says at the beginning, it's what he says at the end. He's going to talk about parents flaking their kids off, dressing them up. If they didn't like their kids back in the 70s and 80s, they would dress their kids up and take them out and flake them off, take them out to meet people. You guys can form your own opinion from that and more.
I don't know where the hell you're getting off trying to pin me for.
This was July 9th of 2025.
Oh, I am not a pedo. Never will be. Never have been. I've just seen things in my life that are a lot different than yours and your life. You want to call that a life?
He has just seen things that are different than things that I or my dad or my grandparents have seen. Keep everything he's saying in mind, folks. And keep in mind, this is who can potentially be driving your child in an ADA van all alone. Just you, or just him and your child. And keep in mind, the CEO knows about this problem. And refuses to do anything about it. Skip forward a little bit because this is just all a bunch of time left. You guys can watch this video if you guys so choose.
I need my magnifying glass again. I can't see.
So we want to get to where he's talking.
And where the hell? But people are ridiculous. You can't try and explain to them nothing. They have all the answers, and no matter what, it's the wrong thing. But let them think what they want. I don't give a damn. I want nothing to do with anybody who's a minor at all, ever.
You ready for this? Keep in mind, this is after all the backlash.
Actually, I don't want anything to do with anybody.
This is the 4th time he's doubled down on this shit.
I'm happy with my life being the way it is, without the craziness. Oh, there it is. I don't know what the hell happened with it. What's up, Ryo? How you doing? Axel, this, that, and the other thing. You try and talk to some people and make them try and understand something, and they don't get it.
No normal person would want to understand what you said. No normal person would back you and think you're cool. And I'm sure the parents watching this are questioning you and the company you work for.
Try and make you out to be something that you're not. You're actually the opposite. So, whatever. It's actually exhausting trying to talk to people that are actually pig-headed and don't see things.
Oh, let's not forget, I also forgot to mention this. He was kicked out of a motel last year because of the degrading things. He literally said that he wanted this worker there to tie him up and BDSM him, and gave great detail as to her physical appearance, the hours she worked, where she worked, and you want to talk about doxing there, John would know it. What about that? Because Rich only has following of sick fucks. So the sick fucks that are following Rich, what if one of them was in New Jersey? He could have just victimized the woman.
I've been around the block quite a bit.
Here we go.
Let's put it that way. That way. I've seen a lot of shit that a lot of people wouldn't think to do. But you can't tell these people nothing. They have all the.
We're talking about pedophiles. And the things he said. The OnlyFans thing. The innocent from a child thing. You guys heard what he just said. He has seen things that normal people wouldn't understand.
Answers. Back in the 80s and the 70s, late 70s, parents that didn't want anything to do with their kids used to flake their kids off by dressing them up and taking them out places in order for them to be met up with somebody in public.
This is the man that Cassidy Transit is putting your child's life in, their life and and all that shit in this man's hands.
And a lot of other people, I guess, because all this other stuff.
This was let's see here.
And a lot of other people, I guess, because
This was July, I think it says 10th, 2025.
Yeah. I want to give somebody a reason to say that I'm drunk, like they call me a pedo and all this other stuff too. See,
Ready?
living in the city is a lot different than living in the middle of the desert. People are under the pressure of having kids.
Oh, and just so you're wondering, yes, that's a Cassidy Transit shirt turned inside out. You look close, you can see their logo right here.
Sometimes flake their kids off.
Huh?
That's not what you said, though,
No,
Rich.
I got you, bitch.
Nobody likes young girls. Sorry.
Listen.
Ready?
And even if I did, what the hell's the damn point? I'm not going after them. I'm not seeing them.
Huh? Child
A lot
porn.
of guys that are older than the girls that they actually save to their profile, that are actually, older than the girls that they save.
Told
Doesn't
you.
mean that they're going to go chasing after them. Doesn't mean that they're a pedophile.
Fucking
I'm
don't.
fat, so I'm a pedophile. Yeah.
All the evidence here. Not all of it, but the majority of it. Here. I'll do that in every video for you guys to form your own opinion. Now, I'm going to show you guys the racist stuff he was saying. So this is a video from a year ago. This guy captured it on live stream. This is Rich 220 here. You ready?
All right. These fucking people come flying around that corner like there ain't no tomorrow. Go. Move. Fucking nigger. Typical shit. Fucking walking out there like that.
So, that's that. Now, here is his most recent racist tyrant.
Not what you think.
This is like stereotypical, just racist shit.
It's not perverted. Sounds like it is, but it's not. Let's just put it this way. My ex-wife's son went past a Chinese pickup place, and there was a cat that was passed away. Okay? When he came back, that cat was gone. Buyer beware of what you're eating.
So what he's saying there is Asian folks eat cats and dogs. Dead cats and dogs at that. Racist shit. Keep in mind, Cassidy Transit employs this man. This company right here has been notified about this man and his bullshit. And they're still putting him in a seat driving your children around. Is this the kind of person you want driving your children?